My name is Camille Delafon, and I'm a French composer based in Stockholm for now 2 years. I think my work is very much about memory and intimacy, which I explore by using both acoustic instruments, traditional instruments, but also textures and sounds that can provide a synesthetic experience of sound, but also refer to our subconscious library of sounds and our experience of the world. A big part of my work and researches are about the relationship between images and sound, or music and images. It is, Torsten. It is the first time, and I'm not a player. I'm not a game player, and I have never composed for video games. So it is the first time for me. But on the other hand, I think I share a lot of things with video game environments, such as audio technology, for example, working with a 3D sound. Oh, okay, that can be binaural sound, as you can experiment in the space, but also ambisonic sound, which is immersive. So that we have in common, but also the narrative environment and content, and of course working with the images. Well, at first it was I was a bit surprised, and because I have a very strong relation to places and to the historical dimension of the places. I'm very sensitive to that. But I'm very much interested, for example, in sound archaeology. So what I understood is that the expression doesn't really mean, well, doesn't talk about your home directly, but really, can you feel home far from it? Since we were born, we kind of involve through objects and lights and sounds. So we involve emotionally with our environment, and these emotions become memory references for us to approach new environments. Well, this place, when I got it the first time, I was amazed by its beauty. And also I was thinking, how can I relate to that with my memories? This place made me want to find things and to explore it, and to find dark and secret corners, you know, like in every big house, actually. And that can be through a song, as you can hear one in the space from my next album. Or it can be through hybrid composition, or through installations. I wanted the visitor to experience a variety of experiences with sound, and how you can reach this connection, hopefully, or try to reach it in very different postures of listening, because you don't listen to an installation, sound installation, the way you listen to a song, or if you listen to acousmatic hybrid language, it's something very different. What I feel when I go into augmented reality or VR is really, I wonder, where are we? And I think there's really 3 layers. Are we with our body, where our body stands? Are we into this virtual world? Are we somewhere in our memories, which we pretty much constantly are going back and forth? So this is the question, where are you when you're moving there? So I wanted the visitor to be able to leave a trace into the space, that and that this trace would stay whenever the visitor would have been gone, without without depossessing him somehow. I think it's a very different workflow because you have to think about everything that we talked about with Gianluca, which is how you are going to be able to loop some stuff and without tiring the listener and the gamer. So you work a lot with loops, with pools of sounds that are going to compose themselves. So you have a variety of music and you don't feel that it's going on and on again. But this is very interesting. We call that vertical composition, meaning that it's not in the time, it's also different elements that are going to be able to recompose through time. So I wanted to thank you, Torsten, very much for having me in the Brain 6. It was so interesting, and I could experiment a lot of things, so I'm really happy. And I wanted to thank Gianluca Pandolfo and Moshe Ling for their incredible work. I love the universe of Moshe. He's a great artist too. And I want to thank, of course, the French Institute of Sweden, French Institute of Berlin, and the Berlin French Film Festival. Thank you all.